Wagwan, 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 it's your humble host, Big Truck. Hey, yo, you know what time it is. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet and let's get this work. Shout out to my man, Dating Right. He's doing amazing things. Go to the King's channel and show him some love. Let's get it.
Hey, excuse me.
Yes.
I saw you around the neighborhood, and I thought you was very pretty. And I was wondering if I could get like your number or social media or something.
No, I don't think so.
All right, have a nice day.
Wait, that's it?
One of the things that I don't understand is, man, shoot your shot. Okay. And she said, no. Okay. Let bygones be bygones. But see, a large number of women complain that men don't take no for an answer. But we clearly see she said she wasn't interested. In the parentheses, he said, cool. He picked up his shoulder pads and his helmet and he walked on. And this was her response.
He said no.
You ain't going. That's it though?
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Damn, okay.
I hate when I see a man that's so fine and then I pass him and he doesn't say anything. Like when people say, oh, girls don't shoot their shot. Yes, they do. If I look at you like this, like say you walking this way and I'm walking like this, and if I look at you like this, that's me shooting my shot.
Really? Really? Not a smile, not a hello, not a compliment? Because all you just did was look at him. How was he supposed to know? You got to use your mouthpiece. Use your mouthpiece. Use your mouth for everything else. Why not use your mouthpiece to speak? It wouldn't hurt you to smile. It wouldn't hurt you to say hello. It wouldn't hurt you to give a compliment. Let's go.
Come say something.
Women. Why?
Hey, yo, this tweet is bad accurate, bro. Chicks will really stare at you like this and consider it flirting. Now I see why a lot of you be too prideful to shoot your shot. Talking about,
That ain't flirting.
Oh no, because I'm the catch. Men are supposed to chase.
shorty, your ass just ain't got no game. You ain't got to sugarcoat it
If I have a woman looking at me like that, first thing gonna come to my mind is, you woke up angry? Did you wake up this morning looking like that?
and do all the extra. We already hit. But what bothers us is the fact that y'all will come to us and act like we missed some obvious sign. Talking about,
How couldn't you tell that I liked you? You didn't see how I looked at you?
shorty, you mean when you were staring at me like
It's funny when they say that, but say if a man did that same thing, he'd be labeled as a creep. He'd be labeled as a weirdo. Oh, he's a perv because he looked at me. He undressed me with his eyes. Ah.
LeBron in game 6? I couldn't tell if you wanted me or you was about to give me 40.
I have a question for my ladies and my fellas too. Ladies, do y'all shoot your shot at men? Like in the DMs, if you were out at a bar, like would you just go up and approach them? Somebody asked me on live last night, like, do I approach guys or do I shoot my shot? And you know, I feel so conflicted with this. I don't mind if I feel like the vibes are there. There's been some flirtiness going on. You sent me a drink. You keep looking over my way. Sure, I would have no problem approaching you. Like,
What if he didn't send you a drink? Then what? Would you still approach them even if he didn't send you a drink? I don't know. This is a real question.
a couple of my pictures, whatever. Like, if I have a 95% feeling that my shot is gonna go in, I'm gonna shoot it. But if I was feeling unsure about a guy, or if he walked into a party and I'm like, wow, he looks really good, my first reaction isn't going to be, let me go up, introduce myself, and shoot my shot. Oh no, baby. I'm gonna wait for him to come to me.
Now you see how men feel. So when men take that same exact approach, y'all don't like it, right? But it's the same thing. Men are doing the same thing. The same approach you just demonstrated would be the same approach men are taking. Funny, ain't it?
I would let him do all the work.
I think for a lot of women.
Now, with this, I know this took place in Houston or something like that. You know, we need to have more type of panels like this where you can hear the woman's perspective and the male's perspective when it comes to dating, when it comes to advice, when it comes to who approaches who, how you do it, and so forth have you. And it's amazing when you hear the men's logic of it versus the women's delusion of it.
And I'm going to say that I speak for a lot of women, and especially like in this day and age. I think that a lot of us are single because men, honestly, y'all don't approach women no more.
She fucked up right there. The reason why a large number of women are single is because there's no communication. A large number of women are not available, not approachable. A large number of women don't know how to present themselves in a way for a man to approach them. Okay? Then let's just say a man does approach them. The conversation. You can kind of know where things are going to go based on the conversation. Having good communication skills is very important in this season. And if you don't know how to communicate, well, there you have it.
To go approach her don't mean I want to come approach you. I don't have to.
Okay.
And it don't take nothing away from you.
But that wasn't the question. She was saying men don't approach women anymore.
Because
And
after
then
10,
you-
20, 30 years, listen, after decades of men approaching women, and I used one example of me, a personal example, but after decades of men approaching women and getting clowned for it, I didn't come here for that. Go to the club. I ain't come here for that. Try to holler at your church. I didn't come here for that. Try to talk to you in the grocery store. I didn't come here for that. Try to talk to you in the parking lot. Now I'm a creep. Now I'm stalking. Now I'm all of this and that. No, ma'am. Okay, we get the message. You put the yield sign up. You put the stop sign.
And they did. They did. And he's giving them flame. He's giving them the same flame that they give men. I want to hear the rebuttal.
We were taught to stop when we hear and see that stop sign.
With
This is
that
what we were
particular
taught.
woman in
No,
that
sweetheart.
situation.
No, baby.
But
I'm
that
trying to
woman
tell
and
you.
every woman is
No,
gonna be
I'm
like,
telling you about us. Listen, sweetheart. If you don't mind me getting the mic back.
I appreciate your conversation. I'll give you the mic back too, but I want everybody, I don't want to holler. Right? I don't want to holler. All right? I want to talk in the same tone.
Now I'm hearing certain women in the background, they disagreeing and they snorkeling and having their hidden comments and shit. But what he's saying is very, very logic. Let's continue.
Right? It's conditioning. Decades of understand what it's like to be in these shoes. What it's like to walk in this skin, in this environment. It's not to pass judgment on nobody, but it's to say after decades of us being taught that this is how we gotta be. If this not what the women like, this ain't what we're doing. It's just that simple. And it's unfortunate that some will come along and desire these things, and then it backfires. But it's not to get you to agree with me. It's to get you to understand why. This is why.
And that's the thing right there. That's the key. Having an understanding for women to understand men and for men to understand women. See, men don't have a problem with understanding women. It's women understanding men that's the problem, because they will never admit, you know what? The brother's right. You know what? The brother got a point. You want to be on a defense mode, stick to your guns. No matter what, the quote unquote sister code, we already know you can't trust the sister code. The sister code is full of shit because y'all turn on each other and stab each other in the back. But that's another conversation. Try to sit back, open up your eyes and your mind and understand where a man is coming from. He's shooting his shot. You see, he's making an effort. But what is she not doing?
And when that time is right, it's gonna happen. Trust me, it happens all the time. I don't have to, that if a woman want my attention bad enough, she gonna get it. Without having to go out of my way to cause conflict or potential conflict that we were taught and shown it creates when we come into your space uninvited.
Okay.
Now, I do like the way that he took the mic back from her just to, reset the conversation. And of course, he said it just right. Women have asked these men to not approach, and these men are not going to do it. The women are going to have to approach men now.
I hate when people bother me and disturbing the damn workouts. But see, let that be a man going up to a woman while she's doing her workouts. He'll be labeled as a creep. He'll be labeled as a perv. Men get hit on too. Men get approached too. Okay? Peek this out. You got to do better. Mind your own damn business.
Hey! Why are you walking?
Because I'm at that hotel at the end.
You not from here?
No, I'm from Arkansas.
Oh, what you doing out here?
Work.
Work?
Yeah, I had to deliver out here or whatever.
You drive trucks?
Yeah.
Cool. You have an Instagram?
Yeah, definitely. Pull up. I'm going to come down.
Okay. Got him. We got him. I'm fast. What's your name?
Nick.
Nick.
Yeah,
I'm Kimberly.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Do this all the time?
No. I was just in traffic. I was in traffic and I was like, why is that fine black man walking across the street?
But you know what though? Skid or not, I like her approach. She shot her shot. She introduced herself. She didn't come with the whole ghetto hood slang. She didn't come with the whole, you got to spend money on me. You got to spend $200, $300 on the first date. She kept it simple and she's showing interest. All right, fair game.
No way, like, that is a pedestrian. Like, what's going on?
How old are you, love?
I'm 33.
And she got jokes.
Damn, when your birthday?
How old are you?
When your birthday?
July 2nd, 91.
That is insane.
When's your birthday? When's your birthday?
That's crazy.
What?
July 9th.
Really? You're a Cancer?
91.
Oh my God, I hate Cancer men.
I hate you caught me looking rough.
It's okay. I really believe in my heart that you really clean up nice.
Text you.
You want to text? Okay, you can text me. You can text me. I drove you down. You can text me. Is that Android?
Yeah, it's the little new Razor shit.
Why don't you got iPhone? Oh, thank God.
I got a reason to come up here to Tulsa.
Right? I'm a motherfucking pimp. Let me turn this big pimpin'.
Now, we don't know if that was a skit or not, but her message was well received. Ladies, you guys go out and approach men and just have fun with it. Stop being so uptight. Loosen up.
Yeah, stop being so angry and so mad and so bossy. I'm a boss bitch. I'm this. Dude, calm down. Sit back. Relax. Nobody's going to steal your lunch. Nobody's going to eat your crunching munch.
Have fun with it. You guys got to risk it all just like men have been doing. If you don't take the chance to do it, you probably will end up just like some of these ladies here.
I'm having to build my bed by myself, and I don't give a fuck what y'all say. We need men. We need men. I'm never falling for the propaganda that we do not. I'm not getting on board. I'm never supporting that.
I'm an exhausted single mother living in California, paying $2,000 for rent. And I feel like I am drowning.
Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? Damn sure ain't men's fault. If you would have chose better, you would have been better. You would have done better. But see, when it comes to approaching men, you got to be approachable. You got to be available. When it comes to a man approaching a woman, you got to be presentable. Okay? Men and women, both be presentable and be approachable. Period. What the vibe is like. Y'all so caught up in the fucking social media shit, especially a large number of women. You let the social media consume you and take over your thoughts. That even when it comes to forsaking a man, you fuck that up. You fuck up something good before it gets started. Then you bring your baggage, you bring your past, you bring your childhood past, you bring your past in your relationships, you bring all of that into something new and wonder why it doesn't work. Men are not stupid. Men seeing all of this. Men are paying attention. My message to a large number of women will be, sit down and have a conversation with men and understand men. That's the first thing. Well, the second thing. The first thing is self. Know your self-worth. If you have unfinished business in your past, deal with that. All that hurt and all that shit, get that dealt with. Because you want to be fresh and clean with no caffeine going to something new. You know what I mean?
I am drowning in debt. What I was chasing, what I thought I wanted in my life as far as marriage and children and fame and success, I don't want any of that anymore. I just want to be able to live.
Yo, I serve face, I serve body, I'm financially stable, I'm working on my next career. I'm a great time when I'm out. I'm a homebody for the most part. I like to read. I'm a deep thinker. I'm a sweetie pie angel face. Sex game crazy.
Why you
single?
single?
You want to be focused on the fact that I'm a little bit mentally unstable sometimes. Like,
oh, there
This
we
is
go.
a message for whoever locked me down
Here
one
we
day.
go.
I'm in bed. It's 8 p.m. It's not even dark outside. I'm by myself with my
a
2
fucking
dogs and
bonnet
I'm
on your
watching the
head.
NBA Finals, and it's even bringing a tear to my eye. Some dude
Shout out to
is
OKC.
really lucky, man. Really lucky.
If you're a guy who's attractive, motivated, and focused, here's the truth that no one tells you. Dating actually gets harder for you guys. People would assume that you have options and that you're always talking to someone. But really, most girls won't approach you. Don't.
True. But as you get older and it's dating age, men have options. Men have options on top of options, and men exercise those options. Whether they're here in the United States or they're overseas, men are exercising many, many options. All right. And you do have some women, they do approach men. Okay. So when I hear these type of copy and paste quotes, copy and paste statements, she's saying something that the last woman done said, but holds no weight. But your ass is single, your ass is lonely, your ass is in that bed by yourself.
Want to do might only see the surface. You're selective, and not because you're arrogant, but because you've built too much to just let anyone in. And you just want peace and not distraction.
I'm a very strict woman when it comes to dating and relationships, and sometimes I just think that I was too strict, but I'm gonna share some of my rules that I've always had and that I used when I was vetting men when I was dating. So, rule number 1, I do not date men with young children. Like, I would never date a man with a child under 10. I damn sure would never date a man with a baby on the way, but I couldn't do even a 5 or a 6-year-old. I also don't date men that have multiple kids that are close in age. Like, I would never date a man that had like Irish twins or like stair-steppers. That just shows me that you don't have sexual discipline and that you probably hit everything raw. And it also is clearly a sign of like cheating, because if the kids are that close in age, you were with both of them at the same time. When I was dating before I got married, if I ever brought up marriage around a man and he would say something like, oh, marriage is just a paper, or I can't see myself being married, I would just block him and I would just never talk to him again. I've never dated a man that didn't have his own place and his own car, and I never move in with a man unless I've seen that he was able to maintain having his own place for at least a year, because there's no reason why I should trust that you could pay bills and take care of me if you can't even pay your own bills and take care of you.
I can already tell you some of these, woo, the shit that's on this woman's list. I see why you are single. I see why.
I've never believed in like the whole ride or die thing. I would never stay with a cheater. I would never stay with somebody disrespectful. I would never stay with anyone that like took me out of my peace or my element. I believe in leaving as soon as it gets bad. I also believe like how you start is how you finish.
So that means you don't like to stick around. So that means when all hell is breaking loose, life happens, there's chaos, you run instead of work through it. Ah, okay, gotcha.
So I would never go out on coffee dates, ice cream dates, anything that was like super minimal. I would always say that I didn't smoke or I didn't drink, so there was no linking up and drinking and kicking it like Netflix and chill. Like I would never do any of that. If a man ever tried to take me to a bar, immediately blocked and never responded to again. So yeah, those are just some of my rules, and I have hella, and like I don't tell men, of course, when I'm getting to know them, but I think these rules have actually saved me from a lot of douchebags and a lot of like bad situations.
But also, it's those same rules as keeping you single. Okay? You have to, here's the thing, ladies. Present yourself, move wisely, choose wisely. There's nothing wrong with approaching a man. There's nothing wrong with opening that door for conversation. If you're not willing to open the door for conversation, well, there you have it. I guarantee you, another woman will.
So
yes, ma'am, that's right. You can have all your strict rules, no problem. We all got our preference. But ma'am, what us men ask for is later on in life, as you get older and she found herself still alone and single one day, us as men still will have one request. Don't get on the internet and start telling other women how bad men are. So save that video for when she becomes a cat lady or dog mom.
I should have been a whore. I should have been a whore.
What?
I should have been a whore.
You?
I could have.
Why? Tell us
I wouldn't
why.
be working. Like I should have just sold it.
Why?
I should have just sold it.
Well, hey, Miss Lady, it's not too late. I think you still got time. I still think you carry some value on the sexual marketplace. So
If a man offers to take you on a vacation or a trip and you do not plan on sleeping with this man, do not hop on that plane. Do not waste that man's time and money. And then y'all got the nerve to be like, just because I hop on a flight don't mean I'm entitled to sleep with him.
Well, nowadays, men are not flying women out. If you want to fly out, you fly by yourself. Nowadays, you can book a flight and you can get a discount on a hotel room. You know, they got the little combos going on. If that's what you want to do, fly yourself out. Okay? Because I guarantee you, if a man is going to fly you out, he's expecting them cheeks. And be ready to offer up them cheeks. If not, A, fly yourself out, or B, keep your ass at home.
That's true, but pay for your own flight, you bum. Why do you need him to pay for shit if that's how you want to move? Like, for me, like, that shit don't make sense. I don't ever have a man pay for my flight unless I'm letting it on. Are you crazy? Listen, if a man does something for me, if he pays for my bundles or my nails, I automatically match the energy. Yo, Papa, go get your haircut, go get some sneakers, go get some drip. I would rather trick on it and give him pussy. Once I get that pussy, that's a body on me for the rest of my life. I can't take it back. What if you're a goofy in 5 months? I could get the money back.
well, I guess there are some good women out there. This woman here is definitely an alien unicorn because a lot of young women don't think about giving their man value back, in other areas of his life. A lot of women just think that, I'm going to just give this guy sex.
Yeah, a lot of them don't think like that, even though she got the drip and she got the hair. But I hear that accent. She's from New York. Gotta be from New York. Shout out to my New Yorkers out there. One love.
We love women who can match our energy in other ways.
Victory lap.